Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and resting, recalibrating and taking care of yourselves. I was guided to come on and Spirit said just come on and we'll deliver a message together. So I'm going to tune in and see what you need to hear today and what's coming up for you at the moment. Again, the message of surrender is coming through. Surrender your ego, surrender your attachment, surrender what you think you know, because you're moving into a new phase and a new paradigm shift. So you're stepping into a new template. So, you've left the old operating system, which means you cannot think the way you did in the old paradigm. You are becoming a new human being. You're anchoring a new human template, and you're in the embryonic stage of this new template, of this new being that you are becoming. So imagine a baby and it's still tiny and it's learning to, get to know its environment. It's starting to think like a new being. It's starting to find its way in these new vibrations. So you have to be very gentle with yourself through this time as you acclimate and you move into these new energetics with grace, with ease. You don't rush, you are present, and you're learning to read the new energetics multidimensionally to see what the energy is, what you're being guided to do, what the next version of you is here to share, what you're here to embody, to teach, to master, to embody. I said that, embody twice. Embody, master, and just to know yourself on a deeper level. The I am templates are coming in, through this time. We are also activating our 12-strand DNA, and that's the work that I'm going to be doing with souls who are ready for that in this next chapter. The I am templates, the I am, the wholeness, activating our whole being, our ascended selves, our avatar selves. That's what we're moving into now. And so that is the work that we are going to be doing in the community, and the offerings that I will be bringing through this time. So to be gentle with yourselves, because these new frequencies are powerful. This is the first time we are taking the physical body to these higher templates. And I often talk about this, but to really appreciate what we're doing here with the human body, we're taking the human body where the human body has not been before. And it's just incredible. We're becoming our higher selves within a physical body. And so it's to be kind, to be gracious with your body, to be grateful for your body, and to talk to your body on a daily basis, to tell it how well it's doing and how proud you are, like the inner child. And work with your body rather than against it, rather than judging it and having these incredible expectations of it. Just to know, okay, I am a new being right now in this new higher template. I don't know my way around yet, but I'm getting to know my way around, and I'm going to get to know my way around. So I have to be gentle with myself as I acclimate, embody, anchor in, as my cells get used to this new vibration. And I start to listen to the messages that are coming through me and the sharings that are coming through me, and how I'm being called to show up now through this time. So my light is flickering, which is interesting. But what we will find is as we move to these higher templates of light, technology will start to play up. Our own electrical circuits may go a little bit short circuit, because the frequency that we're holding now is just huge. Like sometimes when I do transmissions with the galactics, they cut out, the computer cuts out, and it just all goes for a few seconds, and my stereo cuts out because the frequency is just too much for the technology. So this is where we may see power outages in the world. But the old model and the old paradigm is crumbling right now. And as we go towards the eclipse season, and I will talk about the eclipse season in September, but there's many tower moments coming for souls, and the tower moments are for you, always for you, to move you, to shake up your foundations, to get you in track on track and into the space where the next version of you can step out. Like, imagine that you're holding yourself back in your familiarity, in your comfort zones, and you've outgrown those spaces, those environments, those people, those places, maybe your old workspace, maybe even a location where you live. You've outgrown that energetic, you've outgrown where you are, what you do in that space, and this new version of you is bursting through like the Incredible Hulk. It's trying to come through you, and it's trying to show you more of life and more of who you are and what is actually going to make you happy here on the earth and fulfill you. And sometimes we hold ourselves back because we want to control the environment, our environment. We want to control our life. We want to control the narrative of how we think our life should be, how we think the next 10 years of our life are going to look, and they're not going to look anything like what you think they're going to look, because so much change is coming in. Like, I get visions of New Earth, and it's so different to where we're at now. The earth is changing, we're going to change, we may be living in different places. I see lots of communities, small communities building around the earth, living off-grid, you know, creating and sustainable communities, growing their own food, and just more harmonious, more community-based, more unity, more care for everyone, all species on the earth, looking after the soils and looking after all walks of life. It's just a very beautiful, energetic, and I also see the galactics coming and going in our skies, and we can see them. It's really beautiful, and I also see the colors are more vibrant. Plants that haven't grown here before are growing. Trees that were not growing here on earth are growing. Animals that were extinct are alive and walking amongst us. Animals are no longer caged, you know, they are free. Lights are flickering again. And it's just a very beautiful harmonic resonance flowing through the earth. Also, the waters are being upgraded as well to a higher vibration. More mammals, more dolphins, more whales on our shores and around the shores, where you'll see them more often dancing and playing. So there's so much beauty coming. Also, colors in the skies, you'll get to see more rainbow colors, more color frequencies like the northern lights, but you'll see that kind of energy more often. Just so much coming in these new vibrations that we have to stay open and allowing of the change, and where we are now shifting into these new vibrations and what we're going to be experiencing and seeing and sharing as well. So we are changing, the world is changing, everyone is changing, everyone's opening up to these new templates. So it's to have compassion with yourselves, to surrender as often as you can. And when you surrender and when you let go, that's when the miracle comes in. Like when we're holding on for dear life, we're pushing away the miracle. And when we surrender it and say, you know what, it's usually the minute you let go is when it comes in. Always, whether it's money or whether it's a job or anything, the moment you surrender and you let go and you think, you know what, forget it, I don't care. It is what it is, and I accept this moment as I am, as it is. I accept myself as I am. I'm exactly where I need to be. I surrender to this present moment in love, in grace, in gratitude, that I have everything I need in this moment, and I am completely aligned, completely fulfilled in this moment. Thank you, Spirit. That's when the miracle comes in. So try and get yourself into that space as often as you're possible. And really be kind to yourself through this time, because you are moving into a new template of light. The next version of you is coming in. You're becoming the divine. You're becoming source. So how would the Creator operate through you? How would you speak as the Creator, as source? How would you embody that light? How would you share that light? How would you walk on the earth as your higher self, as a higher being on earth? How would you walk? How would you show up? How would you serve the collective if you knew that version of you was inside of you and is coming online? So this is what we're getting to. We're becoming more and more like the Creator and the light of the Creator, and the light of the Creator wants to move through you. So it's not to block it with your ego self, and the human self and the conditions that we've placed upon ourselves and the old belief systems where we hold ourselves back. But just to allow our heart to expand, our body to expand, and just to say to Spirit, you know what, okay, here I am. I'm a surrendered vessel of light. Work through me, share through me. Let me bring that light, that frequency of higher love through me. Let my heart open. I allow my heart to open. I give myself permission to become the next version of me. I give myself permission to share what wants to come through me. And as we do this, more light can come through us. We open those doors. We open up to our potentials and new becoming and new rules in this next template. Not the old rules, They were restrictive, they were confined us, they kept us small, they held us back from shining our light. We're not doing that anymore. Look, my computer is freezing as I talk about these new frequencies, and I've been on here for a while, and no problem. I hope it's going to be all right. But that's just showing you, right? That's showing you what's coming. There's new frequencies of light, and the frequencies are going to affect our technology. So be careful through this time, and just, again, surrender if it cuts out, and if it short circuits. We're becoming a higher version of ourselves. So we're learning to hold more light. So if you're being shut down right now, or if you're not able to function or, step forward, or not knowing what to create, trust it. It will come. It will come. After the eclipses, a lot of changes coming through the eclipses, but those tower moments that are coming for souls. And if you've been doing your work and you're on track and you're in alignment with who you are meant to be and what you're meant to be doing, the eclipses will not affect you. The eclipses, we dread them, but actually they're for us. They're always for us. Everything's for us. And when you get those tower moments, it shakes up your foundations to reclaim your soul self. And anywhere where you've been settling, anywhere where you're not in loving environments that are not serving your higher self and your soul's trajectory, and where your destiny path, and where your soul wants to take you at this time, anywhere where you're out of alignment, you get that nudge, and you're going to get the nudges during the eclipses. So you will know already. It's not something that you don't know. It'll be something that you are aware of, where you are stuck, where you are stagnant, and where you haven't had the courage to push yourself or move in a new direction. The Spirit will come along and say, okay, we're going to give you a helping hand. We're going to move you. We're going to shake your foundations. We're going to move you into the next vibration and where you're meant to be. And those tower moments can be very unsettling. They can be very chaotic, but it's really, when you look back, you'll say, thank you so much for moving me and helping me do the thing that I couldn't do by myself. Thank you so much for shaking my foundations, because I needed to be shaken, because I got so stuck and stagnant that I wasn't allowing myself to step into really what my heart and soul was calling me to step into. So you will thank the eclipses afterwards. You will thank the eclipses. But this year, the eclipses are going to give us a jolt, because we've got to get into alignment. Like, this is it. These choice points are here, and you can't stay in the old vibrations. You're already in the energetics, and your human is just catching up. So these frequencies are coming in, and they're going to move you, because it's all frequency. We're frequency beings, we're frequency based, and it's trying to move you into alignment with the frequencies that are aligned for you, with the souls that are aligned for you. God, I can't even talk now. With the work that is aligned for you, with the communities that are aligned for you, with what your soul needs next. That's being lined up. So this sacred pause in August is preparing you to step into the new templates in September. The September eclipses will jolt many, to get into alignment with where they're meant to be going, and to remember that everything is for you through this time. So surrender, surrender, surrender. Know that you're doing an amazing job. Know that many of us are in these new vibrations, holding these new templates, and just embodying the frequency right now. And as we sit in the embodiment of these new frequencies, learning to give, receive and give in balance, learning this. Figure 8, like this. We're learning this, ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. We're getting into alignment with the next vibration of us, and where we are being called to hold the frequency of the higher vibrations. Okay, so I talked about the not giving from depletion. You're not going to give from depletion. You're going to give from a full cup. You don't give from depletion. You don't sacrifice your soul anymore. And many of you may be feeling burnout at the moment, where you're just exhausted, and that's exactly where you need to be. Because you've got to learn to look after yourself. You've got to learn to look after your body. You've got to learn to look after your temple. And you've got to learn to, care for yourselves in a whole new way. Unconditional love. If we want to experience unconditional love, we have to learn to give that unconditional love to ourselves first. And we're not used to that. We think, and we've been brought up to think that if I give all this love to myself, that's selfish. But everything in balance, I give to myself, and then I can give from a full cup, and you will feel it when I give from a full cup. But if I'm empty and parched, you're going to feel it too, and you don't want that energy. No one wants that energy from another. They want you to come and be here fully present and open, receptive, and coming from a place of joy, to serve, to create, to share, to embody, to anchor the light of the higher vibrations, right? In alignment with source, with your vessel open and the energy flowing through you. That's what you want to do, and that's how you want to step into the new vibrations. So if it's not in alignment with the Creator, if it's not in alignment where you are not full, then you got to stop. You don't force the change. You don't create when you're feeling like you're forcing it. Many times in the old template, my sessions used to be cancelled some days, just because Spirit knew I needed a rest. And I knew I needed a rest. I'd ask Spirit to help me out, and my sessions would be cancelled, and Spirit would say, go and rest. We'll take care of everything for you, and you can just reschedule your clients. So that's how Spirit works with you and takes care of you. It's just so beautiful. So learning to ebb and flow, not forcing. We're not forcing in this new template. We know that even when we're resting, everything's coming to us. Even when we're resting, we're being taken care of. Even when we're out playing, everything's being taken care of. You are now in a new abundance template where you are abundance, and abundance comes to you naturally because of who you are, and you existing in this new frequency and vibration. Abundance is always flowing to you. Health, wealth, success, anything that you desire, happiness, fulfillment, it's all here. It's all here in these new templates, and all you have to do is hold this vibration, and then you'll start to see your reality shifting and changing as you acclimate, embody this higher version of you. So the embryonic stage we are at right now, the new human template has been activated. Many changes coming through this time, many changes through the eclipses, and everyone's being put into alignment with where they're meant to be. And if you're not in alignment with where you're meant to be, you will already know it, but you don't know how to leave that space and how to move into the next vibration of where Spirit wants to take you. And it's to surrender and say, okay, I allow whatever wants to play out at this time. My higher self knows where I'm meant to be. My higher self knows what I'm meant to be doing. My higher self knows the connections I'm meant to be in. My higher self knows where I'm meant to be living on the planet. I trust, and I allow the becoming of me. So that's really important, to just stay present and to be open and give permission for Spirit to work through you, okay, through this time. So a few cards. The end of a tough cycle approaches. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, we're leaving the old templates of suffering behind, and we're moving into new vibrations of just higher love, more balance, more grace, more peace, into the templates of peace and harmony. And you've been understanding how precious your peace is, how important your peace is, how important it is for you to have your time for yourself, to create, to be in your space, to listen, to intuitively do the inner work that you've been doing. You know, you need space for that. You can't be in busy environments and constantly distracted. You need to do the inner work, and you can only do that when you are in a peaceful place. So peace is really important to do the inner work. Look at the bigger picture. Look at what's unfolding on Earth at this time. We are heading towards the Virgo, the new moon in Virgo. Again, a lot of new beginnings for souls. A lot of new energies coming in and ideas coming in. So look at the bigger picture of what's unfolding through this time for us here on Earth. The answers you need are coming. So if there is confusion for you, my throat went there. So, you know, if there's confusion, if you need to communicate your needs, if you need need help and resources, to ask Spirit for them and to trust that they will come in for you. But the answers you need are coming. Emotions may be running high as you let go of an old version of yourself. You know, there's a lot that happens. There's a lot of grieving that happens as you let go of an old version of you, as you let go of an old workspace or a relationship that you need to release. There can be a lot of grieving that comes with that, and fear as well of the unknown. But it's to trust the mystery, to know that the mystery always knows, your heart always knows, and you will be guided every step of the way. And as you fall more and more in love with yourselves, the love comes in for you in many different ways. A new romantic cycle begins, loving yourself, and then you see that love all around you. And this is the time of heart-to-heart connections, soul-to-soul connections, soulmates, journeying together, deeper love, deeper relationships, more authenticity, more transparency, deeper connection, nourishing conversations that we want to have as we evolve and grow. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Yeah, it's so important to stay grounded through this time. So, you know, walk in nature, ground your energies, because we're going higher, and they can send you into a spin. You can become very lightheaded and unable to focus. And that's when you really got to ground yourself. Go and exercise, move your body, go and dance, go and play, go and walk in on the earth and get grounded. Virgo season is all about the earth, so it's all about stepping into being grounded, being practical, having a practical plan, taking care of your body, nurturing your body, you know, and taking care of the earth as well. This is earth. I call our body earth. So are you looking after earth? Are you looking after your own earth through this time, and the earth itself? Faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. If you focus on the light, that's what you'll see. If you focus on the darkness, that's what you'll see. Focus on the light, focus on the good, change the negative thought patterns into positive ones, keep doing the inner work, and just to know, have faith through this time, because the faith is what's going to take you into the mystery, and the next version of you is going to keep unfolding through that time. So faith is so important, to trust that there are beautiful human beings on the earth, that what you see on the news and around is like 1% of really the truth. To see the humanity in everyday life, to see how beautiful human beings are, to see that our natural ways to care and love each other, to look for that, to see that, to focus on that, and you'll see that all around you, because it is there. People are loving and caring, and that is our natural way. And Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Yeah, this should be your daily mantra. I expect a miracle. If you're going to expect anything, expect a miracle, right? Have faith, again, faith, that your prayers have been heard and are being answered through this time. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered through this time. Expect a miracle and have faith. 2 messages of faith by the guides. There you go, 2 messages of faith by the guides. Beautiful. Okay, so that was a quick message today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. We have lots of group sessions coming up starting in September. Look out for them. The womb templates, womb and Yoni mystery schools, to clear the womb space, to learn to listen to the womb energetics and womb wisdom. And then I'm going to be showing you the galactic cosmic templates of womb magic and where these energies go, like galaxies, into new galaxies. I want you to see what is aligned with your womb space, what is aligned for you and your womb space, and where your womb space goes, like the cosmic temple of your womb space, the cosmic temple of your womb space. That's what I'm going to show you after we've done the clearing. We're also offering Design Your Destiny, so that is the 2025 choice points. I will show you 4 to 6 timelines that are available to you through this year, so that you can start to design your destiny and think about what it is that you want for the next trajectory and where you are going. We are going to be working with the emerald tablets in November, and then I'm going to be working with the Obsidian tablet, which is stunning, with the golden dragons. It's been shown to me, Spirit wants me to take souls into that vibration, to bring the technologies and the I am illuminated, I am mastery from that tablet to earth and to souls who are ready to receive it. And we're moving into new templates, new DNA activations through this time, which we will be offering on our group sessions. So look out for all of that. It will be on my newsletter, but I'll also link it in the video below. Okay, so thank you everyone. Take care of yourselves. Let me know in the comments how you're doing, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Take care and see you soon.